Ellis, what the hell are you doing? We're getting this guy. Come to it.
I raised my gun at Paul.
The moment you fire your gun, it is something moves through you, and when the bullet hits, you realize that you just fucking shot Paul.
Fuck!
The hospital ward is dark and silent. It must be 4:30. Gabriel, you can't sleep. You haven't been able to sleep in a while. Not since the dog. Okay, you've been able to nod off a little. Maybe you crashed a bit yesterday lunchtime in your car. Calling that sleep is not quite right, you know. You can't sleep, so you see the orderly enter. He's in his 20s, a chunky redhead man with freckles and a perpetual sunburn. He sits down on a chair. He's silent for a short while, and then he asks, "You awake? Are you awake?"
Yes, I'm awake.
He carefully gets up to the end of your bed, Gabriel. He stretches out an arm and pokes your feet. "Wake up! Wake up!"
Yes, I am awake. What is it?
He jumps back almost. His back against the wall close to the door. He's breathing heavily. He's afraid. "Okay. I need to tell you something. I want you to listen until I'm finished. Because what I'm about to say will sound impossible, and it's about you. Can you do that?
Okay.
And stay in your bed. I'll run if you get up, and you'll never know the truth, okay?
Okay. I promise. I will stay in my bed.
Okay, I was on duty the night you came in, 2 nights ago. There was blood everywhere. Yours, the dog's. You were bleeding from the bite wounds. There was, so much blood. At first they thought everything was gonna be good, but Dr. Harders noticed a swelling in your abdomen, to the left side, internal bleeding, really bad. Some major artery puncture. They laid you on the side and to get to the injury, but it was too late. You bled out on that table, and there was nothing they could do about it. I mean, they declared you dead. About 4:45 in the morning, you were dead. So they called me, take you to the morgue. They put you on your back, stripped off their gloves, and called it a day. And I was supposed to take you to the morgue. Started down with the table, bumpy ride a bit there. I was sorry for you, but when I was halfway there, you started coughing, spasming. The Dr. Harris, he claims that he hadn't slept right in 2 nights and made all sorts of excuses and said he must have made a mistake when thinking you were dead. No, I mean, he thought he had made a mistake, and extreme blood loss. You were delirious, almost unconscious, and there must have been something wrong with the reading, so they hooked you up to a blood bag, left you there, and you were good in the morning. But we had to change the blood bag 3 times. I just need to know one thing. What are you?
I sit up. I look at him.
He cracks the door a little bit, but curiosity gets the better of him and he looks back. What are you?
You saved my life. What's your name?
I'm Michael.
I am just a person like you that had an incredible luck, Michael.
No. I touched your neck. I was looking at you. I felt your pulse. You were cold. You were gone. I saw the readings. You flatlined. There's no mistaking that. What's your secret?
Michael,
Please.
I understand that you are curious and maybe a bit stupid for being here. I can't answer your questions, and frankly, I have other things to worry about right now. I am alive, and I'm very thankful for you and your colleagues saving my life.
No.
I'm not a doctor. I sit up a bit, like, gets 1 foot over the bed. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. The only thing I know is that I am alive and I'm in fucking serious trouble right now.
No, you're not. You're not a doctor. And you're not alive. Someone's gotta know. You watch out. You tell me when it's gonna be trouble.
What do you think I am?
I left my phone number on the chair. When you want to talk, call it.
Michael, what do you think I am?
He looks back. I think you could be my future.
I think you need to leave now.
I don't want to die. He closes the door. Francis, you're on your way out the door when your phone buzzes. You're still in the morgue, the autopsied body being cleared away by attendants.
I answer it.
It's Isaac. Francis,
Mr. Khan?
you're on your way to your hospital, right?
Yes, I was just about to get in now.
Yes, I need you to take your partners. I need to take your whole unit and get them to this address. 7th Street, 14. Dr. Elias Ramon will see you there. You need to get them out of that public hospital as soon as possible and need to get them to a private clinic so we can keep internal affairs away a little bit more. Yeah, Alice, she discharged her service weapon at Paul.
That's rather strange.
I do have an idea what is going on. It's no emergency, but it's worthwhile keeping an extra eye on Gabriel. Make sure she doesn't take anything, doesn't drink anything. Can you do that for me?
I certainly can.
Francis, can you promise me to keep an eye on her?
All right, I promise.
Thank you. I will see you in Islington. Yeah, take care. Keep a low profile. Click.
I frown as the phone goes dead. I was just about to get out of my car, having driven to the hospital and been about to arrive.
The edifice of the hospital is marble grey. Windows. The entry is blocked up with a couple of wheelchairs that have been stuck. There's some elderly people going in and out through the revolving service doors. It's just an ordinary night from the looks of it.
I frowned a little to myself. The request to extract them so soon, to be honest, doesn't seem to me like a very good idea, especially if their condition is as bad as it sounds. I am worried about Gabrielle. I knew I should have been sterner. She was clearly under the influence of something, but I'm starting to wonder if it was alcohol. Still, I suppose I'll be extracting them. I shall make my way into the hospital and make my way to the nearest receptionist.
The receptionist is busy trying to get someone on the phone to fix the blockage of the rolling chairs and get someone to pick up the old lady who can't really get her chair to work. She looks up at you and waves her hand. Yes, it's in 4. Yes, entrance 4. Thank you so much. Good. So, sir, what can I help you with?
Hi, I'm sorry to be bothering you so late, but I'm afraid I have an urgent patient withdrawal request I need to make. At this point, I reach into my pocket to pull out my identification. Dr. Ward, I will be needing these 2 patients removed and placed into, well, an ambulance to this address soon as possible. This is very important, young lady.
She looks at the address. I mean, that's a private clinic. I can get a hospital taxi for you.
That will do, as long as it's quick. Again, this is very important, and I tap my identification showing that I am involved with the police.
Sure. Your friends, they're up in recovery room 4 on the 6th floor. So you just take elevator C, and you get up there. And you can probably bring a chair if you need one. It would actually be a bit of a help.
All right. Just make sure that people are on the way to assist me, so we can get both of them into the taxis and to this address ASAP.
I will call you a taxi, sir. I'm happy to help with whatever trouble it is you have. I'm always happy to help the Met. Okay, so we'll get you a taxi. Just come down with them when you're ready to go. It's going to be about 10-15 minutes, maybe.
That's acceptable. Good work. And with that, I will quickly head to the elevators to make my way up to the floor. I shall be going to visit Paul first.
Paul is in a green pastel-covered recovery room. Not much in the way of surgical instruments and so on here, just 3 beds side by side. Simple, pale pink sheets. Someone has placed flowers in a vase next to one of the other patients, a woman in her 80s, sleeping like a baby with a plastic tube up her nose. Is Paul awake or asleep?
Did they get me Xanax for sleeping?
You were quite severely injured, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, you've been put under.
Yeah.
You've had anesthesia and so on. So you're probably at least very groggy or sleeping.
I think I'm asleep.
Well, I will enter and see Paul asleep. I will look him over for a moment, doing a quick inspection myself. Doesn't look good, does it?
He's been put down by a gunshot to the upper right side of the body. No, it doesn't look like it's crushed in the major bones. Should maybe be away from major organs, but the lung is in danger of having been punctured. Someone shot him.
My God, Gabrielle, what did you do? I shake my head. I will poke my head outside, hopefully expecting some people to be arriving shortly.
They have not yet arrived. There's orderlies in the corridor.
I'll motion to one of the orderlies.
Sir?
When they come to collect this one, make sure they let him sleep. He needs it.
Yeah, your other friend is in number 8, right there across the hallway.
Thank you. I'll be heading there now.
Yeah, I think she's awake.
You don't say. I shall begin walking that direction.
Yeah, it's just a short way across the corridor, past the open storage room and into another of the recovery rooms. This one small, only 2 beds, one empty, and in one where Gabrielle is sitting.
I take a moment to straighten my hair, adjust my clothing, smart jacket, work tie still on, of course, and I will head over to Gabrielle. Gabrielle, you sure you should be awake?
Yeah, how is Gabrielle looking?
I don't think I was injured that bad, right?
Yeah, depends. How many health levels have you crossed off?
I am at 4.
It was it's fairly bad. It's not anywhere near the injuries that Paul has sustained. It's mostly beating, bashing, some ripping. Most of yours are not bullet wounds, but they're from being tossed around.
Yeah. I look at Francis. I look tired, above all, and like dark circles under the eye, and like there's something that is not well with this person in front of you. It could be just trauma from doing very scary stuff, or it could be something else. But she looks dreadful, actually, like a mess.
My expression initially seems a bit cold, but looking over you for a few more moments, it does soften a little. You are, after all, a friend. I'll walk over.
Francis, what's happening?
You're both going to be moved to a more secure location. Mr. Khan's orders. I'm not entirely sure why, but I imagine it probably has something to do with what
Francis, I shot Paul.
I know. Khan told me.
I can't... I look ashamed and a bit confused. I can't explain what happened. I would never... I would never, ever do that. But... I can't explain why. I just... Fuck.
Well, I tell you one thing you can explain, Gabrielle. Be honest. What were you on earlier today? I know you were on something. Don't give me that. It was nothing. I knew something was up. I let it slide because you were in such a rush.
I don't know. There was something in that bottle, but I don't know what it was. Shit. Francis, I need to... Internal affairs, I need to go with them. I hope they will come soon. I need to... This is not right. I must be really sick. Something's wrong with me, Francis. What is wrong with me?
Well, calm down. First of all, are you telling me when you say bottle, do you mean the bottles of evidence that we took in earlier?
Yes. I look ashamed. I don't know what happened. Suddenly it was just in me. It just smelled so good.
It was lens fluid, wasn't it? What do you do? What do you mean you drank it?
No, I don't know. Yes, I did. I couldn't help myself. It was just... I don't know. I'm scared.
All right. Obviously, I should have inspected them more closely. Maybe it wasn't actually lens fluid. Maybe whatever these... I'm not entirely sure what the daughter of Mr. Khan was up to, but I'm pretty sure it may involve something to do with drugs or strange chemical experiments. I'm not entirely sure yet, but maybe that lens fluid was part of it.
Yes, judging from what you saw in that bag, in her orange rucksack, there was baggies of drugs, the equipment, the hoses. What could have been in that bottle?
Well, I don't have time to examine you now, Gabrielle, but help me get Paul out.
Knock on the door. An orderly is waving, looking urgent.
Yes?
There's some people in the reception. I think they're on their way up in the elevator now. They're looking for you. It looks like your colleagues.
Yes?
Yeah, I overheard it. It's internal affairs. You might want to know. Just a heads up, guys. I'm getting out of here. Cheers.
At this, would these be the people I'm waiting for to take them away somewhere, or would this sound like internal affairs maybe are doing their own thing?
Yeah, probably. This is probably what Khan wanted to do to hurry up so much.
I look to Gabrielle and motion for her to follow me. Quickly, let's just get you out of here. Get Paul. Help me get Paul. We have a taxi waiting. We'll deal with internal affairs later.
No. I shot Paul. I shot him. I deserve to be punished for that.
There's a ping as the elevator arrives. They're here. The door opens and the small, stocky frame of Lieutenant Hilary Butler, who you run into before. She's one of the head honchos, one of the lieutenants at Internal Affairs. Not like most Internal Affairs people, not the most beloved of police officers. And George Guilford and Henry Battersfield, lanky, looking almost the same, despite being from Scotland and Croydon, respectively. Hilary takes 2 strides up to the recovery room where you're standing. Francis, or Dr. Ward, I mean. This is your colleague, Gabrielle Ellis, right? I've looked over her files and seen her around, but I don't think we had the pleasure of meeting in person.
I frown a little and simply remark, yes, that's right.
Good. Miss Ellis, is it Miss or is it Mrs.? You have a family, right?
Miss.
Miss?
All right. Yes.
Surprising. Aren't you like pushing 35?
Just get
Whatever.
over with.
Are you going to get us into trouble?
No.
Good. I mean, we just want to talk. You know the drill. A service weapon has been discharged. There's reports of a friendly fire incident. There's, an earlier investigation where there's reports of a suspect being killed. You're in deep shit. But we're going to take this by the books as always. So just relax and you'll be back to policing whatever the hell you're policing in that alphabet soup unit of yours.
Thank you.
Are we good?
Yes.
Great.
When she was talking, for 1 second, like, whole of Gabrielle's face is distorted with furious rage, but she kind of presses it down and takes a deep breath and just answers very shortly to her answers. And, like, that rage is just there for 1 second.
Are you good enough to go? We do have a clinic in the premises, so you won't die.
You want to cuff me?
No, that's good. No. But are you good enough to be transported? I have to ask these questions.
Yes.
Good.
Let's go.
George, Henry, take her. They help you up of the bed a little harsher than needed. Henry snickers a little bit, and you can hear that he has a constant sort of wet sound going on as he speaks. It will be fine, miss. It'll be great. We're just gonna keep you for a day. Don't you worry. Me and George are gonna take so good care of you. Bring your friends.
I ignore him and look at Francis. Francis, if you talk to Paul, tell him I'm sorry.
No need. You can tell him yourself. You're all coming with me.
What? No!
Oh, yes.
They didn't do anything.
No, but we need them for the questioning. We need a clear picture of what happened. We need your entire unit on place. You too, Dr. Francis, you're coming with us also.
Excuse me? What ramshackle investigation are you holding here? I haven't even been involved in whatever's happened. I've been at morgue the entire time.
Except when you were investigating a crime scene of a suspect that may have been pushed into an accident by people of the good Metropolitan Police Force that we all love. And we can't have that, can we now?
Are you talking about the incident a few days ago? That has nothing to do with this.
That is one part of the internal affairs query that you have on your shoulders now. And I'm sorry, we're going to go through it all step by step. It's just going to be boring, drudgy paperwork for a few days. You're going to see a psychologist. You're going to do your stories, and it's going to be fine. Unless there's something we don't know. If these things are accidental or within reasonable bounds of professional conduct from an officer of the law, everything's going to be good. You have nothing to worry about. Here, hold the door for her while I go wake up Paul.
I frown considerably, but I confess I don't see what I can do. I look between the men and don't really have enough information to challenge this. I do, however, ask, am I allowed to make a phone call before I am brought in? Ridiculous.
Yeah, who are you gonna call? It's like, what is it, mom or?
No, I'm going to call our commanding officer and tell him that his people are being brought in.
Oh, he knows. No need.
Have you brought him in as well?
I can't really say that.
Fine then. I will be making a personal call.
I will comfort you by saying he was furious, and he defended you. Okay, he even defended Miss Alice. So.
Well, in that case, I will be making a personal call, and I just walk out into the hallway and get out my phone.
Yeah, she points at George, who keeps eyes on you at least. So who do you call?
I call my mother.
It's late in the night, early morning, so no answer there for a bit, but finally you hear her breathing on the other side. Francis. Is that you, Francis?
Yes, sorry, mother.
Hello, love. Hello.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't have called late, but I need to. I don't think I'm going to be home for the morning. I'm ridiculous at business at work. Just so you know, not to worry. Make sure you take your medication.
Yes, but we're going for croissants, weren't we? And we're gonna take me to the bridge club.
You can call. Oh goodness, I forget. My mind goes to one of her various people who she could call, but I'm really tired and distracted.
It's fine, son. Do what you have to do. I'll manage. I'll pull through. I'll pull through somehow. Don't you worry. It's gonna be fine. I'll just eat the prepackaged food you brought me last time. It's been sitting here for 2 weeks now.
Well, get something better than that. You can use a phone still to order something. And remember to take your medication.
Yes, but it's like you walk into a restaurant and you order food from a waitress. That's how you do it. You do it properly. I mean, haven't I taught you anything? I will see you. Come soon.
Yes, mother.
You do your important police business. I know you have. I know you have people to save. Go get those nasty terrorists.
Yes, mother. And I hang up. I'm annoyed. I really do hope she takes the medication. After all, she needs constant care, really. I'm not always there to give it. I do hope the last person I have hasn't quit. They always keep quitting. It's irritating. In the meanwhile, Lieutenant Hilary Butler has woken Paul up of his medical stupor. Morning, bro. Hi. Been a while.
Lieutenant Butler, is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I need to be with my family. What's going on?
Not right now. You need to answer some questions. I'm sorry.
I look very groggy and I squint at her in the... Did you turn on the light or is it just a bit dark in here?
It's dark. She's squat outline against the bluish light of the corridor outside. Her curly hair, a halo around her head. Just get up. It's you can sleep in the car.
Yeah. Well, I don't think too much about my current state because I'm a bit somewhere else right now. I try to heave myself to the side of the bed.
Henry, George, get in here. It's bad. Bring a chair. George Guilford comes in with a wheelchair with Henry on his side.
I let them help me down into the wheelchair. And all I can think of is that my family, they must be worrying. And I mouth something about I need to go to them. The bomber, Croydon, someone else has to do it.
What you saying? Bomber? You wanna keep that for until I have the tape recorder going?
I should be with my family. I try to sort out the things in my mind, what I should say and what I shouldn't. What's real, actually?
Hey, you were shot. Ellie shot you. You were shot by a colleague. That's what we heard. Is that correct? Hey, look at me. Hey, Paul.
Yeah. Right. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I still. It must be still the. Whatever they gave me. Yes. I was shot. It was indeed by my colleague, but it was in an emergency situation. I was. She had no choice.
Let's take the details later, okay? I'm really happy. I'm really happy you're cooperating. That means a lot to me. This is gonna go smooth. It's gonna be fast, and we're gonna find out what happened. It's fine. It's good. It's good to see you again, Paul.
I sigh and I lean back into the chair, my head slightly tilted to the side.
She grabs the handholds and starts pushing you down the corridor towards the elevator where Dr. Ward and Alice waits. You have bags with your private clothes. You're still in your hospital clothes. But yeah, with paper bags with all your belongings that were taken in with. And George and Henry push the button for the entrance. The elevator takes you down into the reception where the worried receptionist looks as you're being rolled out. She looks outside towards an ambulance taxi standing there. She waves a little bit at you, Francis. Looks questioningly and pointing at the taxi. She's like, what?
I just shake my head and say, never mind, thank you.
Yeah, she looks concerned and gives a hesitant thumbs up to you and smiles a bit.
I will lean aside slightly to Butler as we're being led out and say, just so you know, Hillary, try and hold me too long and you're going to have some very good lawyers dealing with you. Just so you know.
She looks at you for a moment, searching her mind. We'll make this efficient and fast. Don't you worry. No need to call any relatives or anything like that, Not yet. Just be cool. We don't know if you're going to be affected at all by this,
I try to sober up in the cold morning air as we come outside. I try to think through the events that happened and what followed. It feels like most of it is a bit blurry. It went very fast, and all in all, it was very strange. And
those flashes, the light, the prayer, the roulette tables, the plastic, the kerosene, fire. It's all a blur. It's all jumbled.
And in my current state, it feels more like a strange dream than that could have actually happened. What did happen?
You were being driven quite far. There are no windows in the back of the car where you are loaded up. Gently or roughly, depending on how Butler feels about you. You must be outside of the immediate city area. Maybe further still. Maybe you're hitting one of the highways already. How far are they taking you? Where are they taking you?
In the car, I look at Paul after a little while to see if he's okay. And I say, Paul, I'm so sorry.
You seem to break me out of my own mind, where I seem to have been stuck, trying to go over what actually happened. And it's kind of going in circles, feverish circles. I turn my head slowly towards you. I don't meet your eyes. I am in pain, both emotionally and physically. You can see that. And that I don't really know what to say to you. I nod in your direction.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I would never shoot you, Paul. You know that. And I did, and I will just take this from them. I deserve it. I don't know where they are taking you, but I will just take it. Okay?
I let out a big sigh. I don't know what you were thinking.
It doesn't matter. I shot you. It's a clear case. I just want you to know that I'm so sorry.
How is this clear, Gabriel? How is anything clear about you shooting me? Isn't that the most... It doesn't make sense.
I know. It doesn't.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I merely sigh as I hear the two of them speaking. I take a moment to take out a little cloth and clean my glasses and just look out the window.
Yeah, you can't see anything out. The windows are blacked out here in the back. There's but yeah, you can hear slight sounds of traffic outside. The car starts again, gliding through the night. You can just make out the driver through the smoked glass, separating the back of the van from the driver's seats.
What did you hear, Francis? What did they tell you?
Nothing. In fact, I can safely say at this point I have no idea what you two have even done, other than that for some reason you were involved in something regarding a suspect and, well, Alice shot you. I knew that she was on something. She's told me... I lower my voice slightly. She's told me that she decided to help herself to whatever was in those vials.
Yes. The lens fluid. There was something about the contact lens fluid. Took that and you went to the toilet and you came back without it.
I drank it all, okay? Jesus. I drank it and it was the best thing I ever drank in my whole life. And I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. But it must have been something, okay? That made me do this shit. And I'm sorry, I couldn't... Fuck.
I sit there and I blink in silence.
Fuck.
I can't exactly extrapolate from within this van, but what I was gathering, I had reason to believe that Mr. Khan's daughter may have been involved with some sort of drug creation or chemical manipulation.
No, Francis, no, you don't know what we saw. It's not drugs, it's something else. I think I'm sick.
We followed Mr. Khan. He was meeting someone. He talked to them. They were supposed to have been keeping his daughter safe. He was asking about who the black dog was. You can see I'm very strained trying to piece this together as I speak. Yes. And then this person, under pressure, attacked.
We put him on fire and he didn't die. Francis, he didn't die.
Khan was uttering prayers. Sikh prayers. We shot him. He didn't die. Yes, we put him on fire. He didn't die. until I crushed his head with a kerosene tank. No, with a fire extinguisher. And I take a deep breath and lean back into the chair.
I merely shake my head. I don't know what to say. They are both clearly suffering from extreme trauma. I can't tell what's truth and what's not, really. I know apparently a suspect's dead. By the sounds of it, they killed him. But all this talk, meaningless, I suppose. After a long pause, I say, well, I suppose you are going to both be answering a lot of questions.
I look at you, and you can almost see a hint of a smile cracking up in my otherwise pained face. And I say, yeah, your expression is probably the same I would have if I heard something like that.
Well, no offense, Paul. You've been shot, and Gabrielle has been under the influence of something. I'm willing to believe you, Gabrielle, that it's not some standard drug. Maybe it's something we've never seen before.
It doesn't matter anymore. I shot him. It's over.
It looks like I'm going to say something on the contrary, but to be honest, the expression on my face agrees with you completely.
The car is turning onto a smaller road. You can feel the bumping in the road. You're slowing down. You're getting to wherever you're going. The doors open up to it's like a residential area, two larger buildings. That one looks like an old office area, and you're squeezed in there between these two buildings is a police station. And it doesn't have big signage or anything. This might be one of the smaller internal affairs offices. When you look around, you realize you must be somewhere in Watford, maybe. Yes, that's Park Avenue. That's the turnabout at Bushley Mill Road. So yeah, you've driven all the way out to Watford. Hillary opens the side door. It slides open, a rustling and a bang. And her two goons are smiling there, hungry, wolfish grins looking at you. One of them holds the wheelchair. Can we assist you to take you to your place of residence? Shut up, Hillary says. Just take them in.
It's at this point I'll look around, give Paul a bit of a look, and remark, bit strange. It's only you three here. The rest of you.
Oh yeah, we're right in there. What is it now? 6:30? Yeah, we might be diligent, but most of us come in at 7 o'clock.
I look at them. Is something wrong with this situation?
Except for you're driven out of the way more than you should. Lieutenant Butler is famous for some unconventional methods, getting results no matter what other people in the department thinks about her. And, George and Henry are known to be weird. So, no, not really.
I let George and Henry help me out and into the chair, grimacing in a bit of pain as I do so.
Don't forget your pills, George says, and hands you a bag of medicine that was sent with you from the hospital.
I nod to him and I say, thank you.
Right this way. Take a deep breath of morning air. Enjoy the sound of the birds. It might be a while,
I frown as I start making my way into the building.
There's a serviceman at the desk up front, but soon you're back in the bowels of internal affairs offices, stretching for most of the 3 floors of the station. You're unceremoniously being taken to a briefing room. It's on the second floor. There are no windows except for a small hatch-like thing that's halfway up the wall. Maybe somebody could poke their head out if they could somehow climb up there and be suspended on the wall, but that's it. A table, a couple of chairs, and 2 folding beds, which have been placed there ad hoc, probably by the young cleaning lady who is in there right now. She's stretching sheets over the beds. She looks down, doesn't meet your eyes as she moves out past you through the door.
I look at the beds longingly.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Carlton Hilton. Guilford smiles silently.
What did you think? We were gonna run away unless you took this right now?
I find, Butler says, that it's usually best to conduct interrogations when memories are fresh.
I know this, I think to myself.
So, why don't you grab a nap and we'll meet you, when we reconvene after a coffee and the morning briefings, probably around 10 o'clock. So, you have anything you need? Anything at all? Any life-threatening injuries, allergies, or psychological conditions?
No, we're fine. Thank you.
Great. That's what I like to hear. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night. The door closes behind you and locks. You're in there. In the internal affairs tank.
Well, isn't this glamorous? I roll over towards the toilet and to help myself use it.
It's hard doing that alone. From the wheelchair, the pain, you can hardly get up. Oh, fuck.
I wince and I lean back and I sigh. Someone?
Oh, for God's sake, Paul. I'll go over and assist him.
I turn my back, politely.
You're used to this. Paul is heavier than Mom, but the motions are basically the same. You do your deed with the help of your friend.
I nod to him thankfully and I say nothing. Then I help myself and with his help, I suppose I get into the bed and I try to fall asleep again. God knows I need all the rest I can get.
I shall go to Gabrielle and remark, well, one thing's for certain. Not only have you got yourself in a lot of trouble, but it sounds like whatever you got involved with has got us all into a lot of trouble, including Khan.
Francis, I died.
I just look confused. What?
I look up at Francis completely like this is the first time you ever seen Gabrielle scared. She is fucking scared. Eyes are wide in this pale and like grayish face. She looks even more unwell now. It was an orderly. Said he took me to the morgue. That I was declared dead. I died. But I'm not dead, right? Am I?
No. And I shake my head a little. First of all, which orderly? Where was this orderly? Are you sure you weren't dreaming? Second, even if...
No, I got his phone number. I have it here somewhere, a note. His name was Michael. He thought I could save him somehow. I don't know what he thought of me. This is so fucked up.
Well, let me reassure you that orderlies are orderlies, not doctors or even nurses. What on earth would this orderly know? Second of all, well, I don't... On the contrary, if you even had suffered major brain damage or brain death, you certainly recovered from it very quickly. So I'm willing to trust in the doctors who saw to you, rather than some orderly who came up to you and gave you some story. It sounds like he was probably a troubled individual, coming to you for help.
It doesn't add up. Anything of this. The dog, the girl, the roof, I died. It doesn't add up, Francis. Something is wrong. Something is weird. We put that man on fire and he didn't die.
Now,
something's wrong.
In some extreme cases, people can survive being completely immolated. It's rare, but it happens. Also, despite you and Paul's testimony, the important thing is that individual died. So, you saying some bullets didn't stop him or fire didn't stop him, well, clearly they did eventually.
But you didn't see him. He was this small man. Like middle-aged, a bit not very fit. He didn't look like he could fight us at all. He looked like a little clerk on a bank. And Rupert.
I just look up into the ceiling as I lie in my bed. Just say that word out.
He shouldn't have been that strong.
Well, you'd be surprised what people can live through and the effects certain chemicals can have on the body. Now, I'm not saying this is normal. I agree, it is strange, but I assure you, there's an explanation. Now, you should be more concerned about your own situation. I hopefully will not be here too long, but I'm afraid I can't promise what's going to happen to you. I have no idea why they brought Paul in either, to be honest.
What if you get out and they keep us? Whatever it's worth, the black dog, its name is Rudy. There's supposed to be a bomb going off in Croydon tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. That's what he said, this Rupert. If we find this bomber, we will find Rudy the dog.
Well, I can't help but feel you maybe should have opened with that, Paul. Well, alright, well, you're gonna have to tell this bunch of clowns this. We need to get this investigated if there's actually credit to it.
Well, about Rudy the dog, and I seem a bit more awake now.
No, about a bomb in Croydon. Rudy the dog.
Well, you know,
code name or something.
The encounter with this dog. You know how that went down, right? That was nothing normal about that either, was there?
Did they take your phones?
I pat myself down. I don't believe they did.
Call Isaac. Call Isaac and tell him.
Mr. Khan has been taken in himself as well. I don't think I can call him.
Call Anna.
Yes, I can do that, and I'll go to the corner of the cell and try to call Anna.
Yeah, the coverage isn't great. You're inside of a concrete building, no windows. You just barely get through. She sounds a bit far away. Yeah, Kitwari, who is this? Oh, it's you, Francis. Oh shit, I just looked at the number. Where are you? Yeah, you just stay put.
We've all been taken in, Anna, by internal affairs.
Yeah, I know. I'm here with Isaac. We're coming. Don't worry. Just don't say anything, whatever you do, okay?
Tell him about the bomb.
Yes, I was going to say, has Mr. Khan informed you about this threat in Croydon?
Be there in 20 minutes. Just hold on.
Yeah, Khan would know about it as well. I still just look up into the ceiling.
Alright, I hang up, well, in that case, I'm hoping he's informed someone. God knows what he's up to. Be honest with you, whatever happens, I'm going to be... I think I've done my time in this unit. It's time to move on. Khan's behavior has been completely irrational during this whole investigation.
You hear something that could only be described as sympathetic silence.
Oh, shut up, Francis. A bit more aggressive than I thought it would be. I'm sorry. I'm just... Fuck. I go to Paul, where he's laying, and look down at him. Paul, I understand if you never want to speak to me again. I just want to say that, yeah, I understand. This wasn't me. It was me, but this isn't me. And yeah, I'm sorry. Again.
I'm alive. I'm happy that I am alive. This is bigger than... This is more than I signed up for. I'm getting older. I have a family. I have responsibilities. I can't do things like this. I need to get well, and then I need to get back to them. I need to start tendering my resignation from this unit. There are things that I can do that won't put their lives at risk and put me at risk from being unable to support them. And my eyes, as you can see, look a bit watery, tired, pained.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You do what you have to do. I just wanted to say that whatever they think they have on you guys, I will take that for you. I'm still fucked, so I will take the rest as well. I know that we didn't do anything wrong, but, you know. Yeah, that was that. Then I go back to my corner and sits down heavily on the floor.
Yeah, there's so much remorse in her voice. It's whatever she did and why she did that, why she drank the blood and why she fired the shot, she does seem to be sorry. Are you? Do you regret these things, Gabriel?
Yes. But I'm also angry. I am so angry.
Please take a die, as many dice that you have stains of humanity, and roll it. If it is a 6 or higher, then you can remove 1 point. If not, it is a permanent stain, and your humanity goes down by 1.
I have a 9 and a 1.
A 9 and 1.
Then I will take 1 stain away.
Yes.
How am I feeling?
It's this weird feeling in your body now. You can see through the small window. The sun is rising. It's you knew that it was a long time ago. It's like a strange buzzing feeling in your whole body. As the sun rises, it goes louder and louder inside your head. It's a buzzing, annoying, deafening. You just want to sleep, silence it out. Your eyelids are heavy, the pains in your body are number and duller, but cold and weird and uncomfortable. It feels like your intestines doesn't quite sit right inside of your body. You're a little bit sick.
I slump down on the floor, I think. This is a bit too much. I don't feel so good.
I try to fall asleep, can I?
Yeah, you managed to just go and nod off a little bit there. Yes, you managed to sleep. It's off into oblivion, snoring loudly.
And I simply find a chair, sit down and wait, although I do send a quick text to my lawyer informing her to be ready just in case.
Francis?
Yes?
I don't feel too good. Could you examine me? See if you can find something, if something's wrong.
Well, I can, but I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do in here with just my hands, Gabrielle.
I know. Maybe I'm coming down from whatever it was that I drank, but I don't really feel so good.
Alright then, alright, while we're waiting. And I will go over and do my best to give her a quick examination, although I have nothing on me to do anything more than that.
Yeah, you start looking Gabrielle over. She's a bit clammy, a little bit cold. It seems like she's very dry in her mouth when you look inside. Yeah, her breath smells terribly, to be honest. Yeah, like she has halitosis or something. Yeah, it's really cold and she's tough. Can't really. I mean, it's hard finding the pulse immediately. You've never checked her pulse before, but it seems.
Yes.
You awake? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you pulled. The door opens, and Hillary is standing there. George and Henry are standing in the way. There's some other people coming down the hallway. George and Henry's holding them back. You fuckers. You gotta take this from under me? Like before it starts? I know, this was you, Francis, wasn't it? This was you.
I sit up drowsily looking at them.
I blink a little and remark, Now, Miss Butler, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about why there's a member of parliament standing outside in the hallway right now.
You have listened to an episode of Red Moon Roleplaying, where we play the chronicle No Man is an Island for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. Our storyteller was Martin Ericsson, and we were also joined by Anna-Karin Linder. The music was created by Lola Zaza for the game Vampire Prelude, We Eat Blood and All Our Friends Are Dead, and was used with permission from White Wolf. The sound effects are from the fine folks at freesound.org. Finally, a big thank you to our patrons. This podcast would not be possible without your generous support on Patreon. You give us so much energy, help us cover our costs, and open up time to record and edit. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. And remember, death is not the end.